I'm here, my lord. How are you? Why are you sitting up? You should be resting. Yes, I know there's work to be done, but... Well, of course your subjects need their king. But they need you to be healthy. With your illness... No, you are certainly not fine. You can barely remain upright. You need rest. I know it is difficult, but you still need it. Here, let me help you. It's all right. I'm just going to cast a small spell to help you sleep. Yes, I promise. I will wake you if anything important happens. Now, just lie back, relax, and listen to the sound of my voice. Feel your eyelids getting heavy. Good. Finally asleep. I wish I could do more for you. Make you well. What good is all my magic if I cannot save the most important person in my life? Everyone back home always looked down on me. For my skin color, my gender, my heritage. Mixed blood, they called me. Tainted. Impure. It was worse when they discovered I could wield magic. The true mystic arts were for men, a gift from our gods. A woman's magic was only for healing and childbirth, or to entertain. I tried so hard to be accepted, to find somewhere I could belong, but I never could. Everyone looked down at me, as if I were a servant, or through me, as if I did not exist at all. Until the day I met you. I can remember it as if it were yesterday. The magician's gala. I had worked for months on my rain machine, going without sleep, reading until my eyes were blurred, failing over and over, but never giving up. I thought if I could just prove to them that I could create something wonderful, something of benefit, that they would finally see me for who I really was. But when I turned it on, they all just laughed at me. A cute little toy, they called it. A funny contraption fit for a carnival. I had made it rain indoors, inside the royal palace itself. And it meant nothing to them. Everyone just dismissed it, as they had always done. Everyone except you. I had no idea who you were at the time. Just some visiting monarch from a kingdom I had never heard of. You were so simple. No jewels on your tunic, no fine sword of gold and silver strapped to your belt. You wore no crown, only a simple golden circlet. No man of my country would have thought you a king. And yet, in your eyes, I saw something I had never seen before. Something more valuable to me than all the gold in the world. I saw admiration, though I had no idea whether it was my machine or me that fascinated you. When you asked to see me in your chambers, I feared the worst. That you would offer me a place as your mistress, a look at me as all other men had done, as if I were an object, a pretty bauble to be acquired and forgotten. But you did not. You did not demand that I kneel before you. You seated me in a chair, served me wine with your own hands, and you asked me about my inventions. You had so many questions. You were a stranger, a foreigner. By all rights, I should have been frightened to be alone with you. And yet, I found myself answering, telling you my dreams, my ideas, thoughts I had written down and discarded, thinking no one would care to hear them. Through it all, you never smirked, never laughed at me. You listened. The more I talked, the more you wanted to hear. With you, I finally knew what it meant to be valued, to be truly seen. You offered me a place in your court that very day. It was hard for me, leaving my country, the only life I had ever known. But you were as good as your word. You put so many resources at my disposal, believed in my work. Thanks to you, I was able to create devices that ensured bountiful harvests, kept children safe from predators, allowed time for those who toiled, for you to have leisure and joy. You never took any credit for yourself. When anyone would thank you, you would say that it was to me that they owed their gratitude, even though it was your gold, your trust in me, that made it all possible. When I walk the streets here, people look at me with pride and admiration. They offer prayers to their gods for my safety and happiness. I have a home here, and it's all thanks to you. I will never have the words to tell you how much that means to me. I will never be able to repay what you've given me. But I make this vow to you, my lord. I will never stop trying. I will find a means to stop this malady that ails you. There is a way, I know it, and if I have to crawl into the darkest pits of hell and offer my very soul in exchange for your life, then I will gladly make that sacrifice. Now rest, my dearest. Let your mind be at peace. You are not alone. Not while I stand at your side.